Hello Orients! Ako nga pala si Michelle Missy Cabang, isa sa mga scholar ng Commission of Higher Education na nakapagtapos ng kursong Bachelor ng Sining sa Filipino taong 2017 sa pamantasan ng Father Saturnino Orius at kasalukuyang nagtuturo sa pampublikong paaralan na sakop ng DepEd Division ng Butuan. Pinili ko ang kursong ito hindi lamang para maging bahagi ng pagyapon at pagtataguyod ng wikang Filipino, bagkus upang maging guro at makapagbahagi sa aking mga mag-aaral ukol sa kahalagahan ng iba't ibang genre sa paggamit ng wikang Filipino. Ang kursong Bachelor ng Sining sa Filipino na iniaalok ng pamantasan ng Father Saturnino Orius ay ang kursong 4 na taon sa kolehiyo na kung saan sinasanay ang mga estudyante kung paano paunlarin at pahalagahan ang wika at kulturang Filipino sa pamamaraan ng una, pagsasaling wika na kung saan nakakatulong ito upang maintindihan ng mga Pilipino ang orihinal na siti mula sa Ingles. Ikalawa, ang pagiging guro na kung saan may babahagi mo ang patuloy na pag-unlad ng kulturang popular sa mga gawaing pantetro, pagsulat ng pampanitikang akda, journal o pahayagan, tagapagbalita o tagapagsalula sa radyo at telebisyon, at pagsulat ng mga pang-akademikong pananaliksik mula sa tanggapang pribado at publiko. Ikatlo, maging coordinator sa mga kilusang pansibil at ahensya ng pamahalaan at higit sa lahat ang pagtaas ng bilang sa pangangailangan ng mga mag-aaral na graduate mula sa kursong ito, dulot ng pagtaas din ng bilang sa kahingian nito sa kasalukuyan dahil kailangan ang maraming tagapagsanay mula sa kursong ito. Nagbago ang daloy at estado ng pamumuhay ko nang makapagtapos ako ng kursong Bachelor ng Sining sa Filipino. At isa na dito ang nakapagturo ako sa isang pampublikong paaralan at naging bahagi ng ahensya ng DepEd. Bukod pa roon, ay masaya ako na makikita ko ang aking mga estudyante na di lamang pinapahalagahan ang wikang Filipino, bagkus sinasanay din nila ang kanilang mga sarili na mailantad at paunlarin ang paggamit ng wikang Filipino sa panig man ito naaabot. Ikaw ba ay nagnanais na maging guro, tagapagsalin, tagapagbalita, tagapagsulat o tagapagsadula sa TV at radyo? Kursong magbabago sa iyong buhay at kursong agarang trabaho pagkatapos ba ang hanap mo? Huwag kang magdalawang isip. Piliin at mag-enroll na sa kursong Bachelor ng Sining sa Filipino o AB Filipino na iniaalok mula sa pamantasan ng Father Saturnino Orius.
Are you excited to become a college student? Join the Father Saturnino Orius University Campus Tour 2023. This event is open to all graduates of senior high school and transferees. It is scheduled at 9 in the morning on Saturdays, June 10, June 17, and June 24, and lastly on July 1, 2023. By joining this campus tour, you will have a feel of the college campus, information on courses, scholarship offerings, and get insight on various student activities. There's more! We will be giving away special prizes for our fun trivia games during the tour. What are you waiting for? Visit the official Facebook page of Father Saturnino Orius University, which is FSUU Butuan City, Philippines, and click on the link to register. Invite your friends to join too. We cannot wait for you to be part of our growing Urian community. See you soon, future Urian. Let your light shine only here at FSUU.
My name is Kent Warren Fogoso, a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Communication at Father Saturnino Orios University, Batch 2019. The reason why I chose to pursue communication was because of a childhood dream of becoming a news presenter. I enjoy watching reporters and anchors doing their live spiels on television, and back then, I have no other dreams than to see myself on TV. And by taking up communication, it landed me to my current job, which is a public information officer. I was fortunate enough to be taught by exceptional professors and instructors who really made sure that we are equipped with knowledge and skills necessary for us to thrive in the industry we'd like to take. After graduation, there would be a lot of opportunities, but the competition is really tough. But I'm just grateful that FSU has prepared me for that. If there's a word to convince freshmen to enroll in communication, it would probably be opportunity. The course itself opens a lot of opportunities, and whatever industry you'd like to pursue, they need communication people. Speaking from a personal experience, you can never go wrong with communication.
Are you excited to become a college student? Join the Father Saturnino Orios University Campus Tour 2023. This event is open to all graduates of senior high school and transferees. It is scheduled at 9 in the morning on Saturdays, June 10, June 17, and June 24, and lastly on July 1, 2023. By joining this campus tour, you will have a feel of the college campus, information on courses, scholarship offerings, and get insight on various student activities. There's more! We will be giving away special prizes for our fun trivia games during the tour. What are you waiting for? Visit the official Facebook page of Father Saturnino Orios University, which is FSUU Butuan City, Philippines, and click on the link to register. Invite your friends to join too. We cannot wait for you to be part of our growing Urian community. See you soon, future Urian. Let your light shine only here at FSUU.
Devastating challenges of the pandemic. It is a time to honor each one's persistence, hard work, resilience, and competence towards achieving commendable results.
That is why this event is extremely special as we acknowledge and celebrate the triumphs of our graduates for passing the board examinations respectively. It also signifies another milestone in the history of the university.
To formally begin our program, may we request everyone to please stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Please be seated.
After a long-awaited hiatus due to the unprecedented COVID pandemic, we are delighted to gather once again to celebrate and honor the remarkable achievements of extraordinary individuals in our society.
Tonight, we embark on a journey of inspiration and admiration as we witness the grandeur of the first parangal since the world endured the challenging times of the pandemic. This momentous occasion not only marks a triumphant return, but also symbolizes our resilience, strength, and unwavering spirit as we rise above adversity.
Join us as we come together to applaud these exceptional individuals and celebrate the resilience and unity that define us as a society. Together, let us embrace the transformative power of human achievement and inspire one another to reach ever greater heights.
What an outstanding performance from our very own FSUU Dance Company. Right, Ian?
Right?
A pleasant evening to everyone. It is such a great pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion. I am Joanna Patrici Berdin.
And I'm your Ian Paul H. Dowd, your host for tonight, and we officially welcome you all to Parangal 2023. By the way, Joe, we are officially live in our FSUU page and our YouTube channel. So FSUU students, stay tuned. This is a noteworthy occasion as today marks its resumption after the COVID outbreak.
And that is why we are so exhilarated to see and welcome our most distinguished guests and of course our dear board exam passers. For tonight is truly momentous.
Indeed, Joe, and it's been a while since we had this kind of event due to the COVID pandemic. And to affirm the significance of this event, let us welcome on stage the Honorable and Visionary President of the University. Let us give a deafening applause to Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young.
Good evening. Mayang gabi. It's nice to see you. Some of you were not able to have graduation rights. And to me, it is a happy occasion that you are here for the university to honor you for passing the board exams and earning your license to practice your professions. So tonight, I greet you not as students, not only as graduates, but as professionals. Are you happy? Hinayaw yun sa ano. Huh? Are you happy? If you're happy, clap your hands. Yeah. Happy good day. Okay. Getting to where you are now, I know, wasn't easy. No? Kinsa may gisayunan? Raise your hands. Mayroon ba nga? Sayuna ay. Maraman to. Ha? Kinsa man? Wala, gyud? Una-uwaw lang. Or let's put it differently. Who found the journey challenging and difficult? Raise your hands. Kamay ra pod. So ang uban okay lang. No. Okay. We know that you had to endure qualifying exams. And I know that each time that you had to take the qualifying exams and wait for the results, it was, to say the least, nerve-wracking time, right? And then you reviewed for the board exams and waited for the results. And I know that, like anyone waiting for results, nangoros pa siya ang uban no before mo tanaw sa results. Okay. Because getting a license to practice your profession is a significant milestone in your lives. Right? Okay. You know, it's my 20th year in the university. Dugay na kayo. Okay. Some of you were in grade school, at FSUU grade school when I joined the university. And I remember before, very few, the percentage of those passing the board exams was significantly lower than what it is now. And so we, the administration and the faculty, decided that we have to do something. Our standard should be that once FSUU grants a degree, that person should be able to pass the board exams. After all, if your course requires a license and you don't get one, how do you practice your profession, right? So the standard should be, once you get a degree, you pass. And to implement that, we have to make sure that the qualities and expectations are there. So, indulge me a bit, this is supposed to be a welcome message, but since this is parangal for 3 batches, no? So tibuon na to ang pang 3 batches nga welcome message. Okay. So the first issue became standards. I was told that before, they would invoke the Urian way. Papasaron lang estudyante bisag dili angay mo pasar. Kay graduating, luoy. And we said, maybe we have to rethink this position. Because what is more compassionate? Think about this. To give a failing grade to those who deserve to fail and make sure that they learn what is expected and then let them graduate, or let them pass even if they deserve to fail and then they flunk the board exams. What is more compassionate? To allow someone who has not learned what is expected to be learned to pass is, in the end, not a compassionate act. But the first time it was implemented, believe me, some of the students threatened to go, or did not threaten, went to Bombo Radio and complained. Fast forward to the present day. Now, you know that there will be qualifying exams. Why? Because we need to keep FSUU standards high. And it is to the extent that we are able to keep the standards high that we are able to be truly compassionate and fulfill our mission of forming Urians. If today we decide that from henceforth, bahala na, we just pass everyone, no? Kaning no child left behind policy sa DepEd. Okay ra ba na? Okay ra ba na? Yes or no? No. If our standards are lowered, if our standards at FSUU are lowered, you, the alumni, will have to complain. Right? For the achievements of each generation of graduates will reflect on you. Can't just say, human na may, graduate na may, human na may. No? Wala ko'y pakialam. But see, if our passing rates go lower and lower, it will reflect on you. Asa gani ka graduate? Dapat ang tubag, FSUU, right? Dili dapat, asa gani ka graduate? FSUU. To keep our standards is to keep our pride as Orients. And to keep our standards is to fulfill our vision and mission. Do you still remember our vision and mission? Don't worry, di wala exam karon. But friends, as the university honors you for passing the board exams and giving pride to the university, let me take this opportunity to challenge you. To challenge you. For my part, I did not spend 20 years of my life at FSUU just to run and manage and lead the university. For me, as a Catholic priest, I spent 20 years of my life in this university in the hope that my work will form faithful and responsible citizens of this republic. Our country today faces many problems, and you know that. I know that. Inflation is still high. Many are driven to a lower quality of life. Those in poverty are gaining in number. There are many fractures in society. And it is my hope and our hope, the hope of your faculty and the staff of FSUU, that the work and efforts we have put in has indeed borne fruit. That we have indeed formed Urians who will contribute positively to society. And I'm sure that not only will you be competent professionals, but you will be citizens and individuals formed in faith, imbued with a vision of making this world and our Philippines a better one. Welcome to Parangal 2023. Good evening.
Thank you, Reverend Father Young, for that heartwarming, discerning, and meaningful message. As Warren G. Bennis said, great things are accomplished by talented people who believe they will accomplish them. And tonight, we will proudly celebrate the remarkable achievements of our dear board exam passers who demonstrated diligence and unwavering commitment to obtain their goals irrespective of drawbacks.
That's right. And now we warmly present to you the astounding board passers through their respective program. Each program has prepared heartfelt testimonial videos for our board passers. From the graduate studies, Ms. Enya R. Leop, a registered guidance counselor. From the accountancy program, Mr. Carlos S. Cubillas, a certified public accountant. From engineer and technology program, Engineer Charles Jade M. Besabella. From the nursing program, Ms. Cecil May B. Butao, a registered nurse. And Mr. Emmanuel John C. Miano, a licensed professional teacher from Teacher Education Program. Let's us give them a loud applause.
Hello, I'm Enya R. Leop, and I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in guidance and counseling. Currently, I'm working as a registered guidance counselor at FSUU Morelos campus. So my journey during the licensure exam for guidance and counselors was actually a very long process. So it had a lot of anxiety because for 2 years, I think, our exams were delayed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we had to wait for 2 years to prepare for it. It was a long process of preparation, so I had a lot of time to prepare, but at the same time, it kind of prolonged my anxiety because we didn't know what we were expecting for the exams since it's been 2 years since the last examination. So the last examination was in 2019, and then I was able to take the licensure exam on 2022. And it was really a very worrisome process, but at the same time, it was very enlightening because along the way, I was able to meet new people, new mentors, new friends. So it was very humbling at the same time. And I was thankful that we were able to go through that process because I learned a lot of things through it, even despite the challenges that came along the way and during the licensure exam as well. So it was also worrisome because when I took the exam, the weather wasn't really good. And it was it was an added stressor. But at the same time, I had to accept whatever was going to come with the results. Because it's not just the results that matter, it was also the journey of going through the licensure exam and preparing for it. So there were a lot of challenges when we were preparing for the exams. Even the journey through schooling, there was a lot of things in it. So I think one of the most challenging things about it is really to believe in yourself, because throughout your journey from schooling to preparing for board exams to studying, you sometimes find yourself in doubt of what you're doing, or sometimes you feel lost with the things that you're going through because it gets overwhelming when there's a lot of things and you're not sure about where your progress is leading you, or if your progress is actually going to what you want to go or the goal that you want to achieve. So I think that was the most challenging part for me, is to continually believe in myself and what I can do. So I was reminded that the people around me are there, family, friends, mentors, God, that they're always there for me and that I should keep believing in myself despite the doubts that I have. The Orion education taught me a lot of things, from the knowledge expected of a guidance counselor, the skills needed to perform the duties, to the values and characteristics of a true Orion. Not only did I learn the arts of guidance and counseling, but I also gained experiences in which I could give back to the community. My journey in the Orion community has taught me that victory is not just about winning or coming on top, but knowing you did your best, pushed through your limits, and grew through the process. That is why I'd like to invite others to become an Orion. So there are a lot of things to be thankful for through my journey, and there are a lot of people I want to give thanks to. First of all, I want to thank my family for always being there for me and believing in me. They also gave me support in my times for preparing and also during the exams and after. I also want to thank my friends such as Eli and Team Gabay Lingap for always listening to me through my woes and worries, to the discussions of my own studies and all my doubts, and being there for me when I needed help the most. I also want to thank my mentors such as Sir Chris and Ma'am Inday for guiding me through my studies and giving me the materials that I needed to study, and always believing in me that I could do more than what I thought I could. I also want to thank the guidance family and the Orion community for believing in me and giving me the time to prepare, as well as take the exams and go through my journey to get my professional license as a guidance counselor. And last but not the least, I want to thank God for always being there through the times that I was alone, or felt alone at least. Through the times that I prepared, that I went through the exams and after it, while waiting for the results. For He is always there by my side, especially when times feel silent.
Good evening. This group may be the least numbered among the honorees, but I am sure they have the sweetest smiles and fulfillment, for they have hurdled the hardest requirement to take the board exam. That is, finishing their master's degree. That is why, if you have 3 batches of honorees tonight, we only have 1 batch of registered guidance counselors to be honored tonight. And so, with the faculty of the graduate studies, specifically the Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling, and the FSUU administrators, I take pride in presenting to you the registered guidance counselors who made it in the August 2022 licensure examination. I am also happy to announce that this batch got 100% passing rate compared with the 61.27% in the national level. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the new, not really new, but the Orion registered guidance counselors who made it in the August 2022 guidance counselors licensure exam. First, we have Miss Beryl P. Abusejo, RGC. Next is Mr. Don T. Cahilo, RGC. We also have Miss Enya Arliop, RGC. Enya was the top 8 passer during that licensure examination. Joining this group of passers is Miss Genevieve S. Palma, RGC. We also have 2 other passers who were not able to make it tonight, Miss Antoinette F. Tilio and Miss Princess Grace A. Ritita. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, my dear guidance counselors.
Hi everyone, I am Carlo Cobillas, a certified public accountant from batch 2019-2020. Currently at the age of 23, I am working as a head of finance from one of the school here in Butuan and a part-time instructor of the accountancy program of FSUU, teaching CPA review subjects, guiding and sharing my expertise to my 3rd year and 4th year BSA students. My journey of becoming a CPA is not that easy. Most of my batch usually called me late bloomer. Since I am not actually an achiever back in high school, and it took time before I bloomed in college. My first 2 years as a college student was actually a struggle. I'm not active both in academic and non-academic sports, and even not the best student in our classroom, since most of our batchmates and classmates are salutatorian and valedictorian back in their respective high schools. That is why, as an average student back then, I become like a non-existent student of the program. It all changes when one of my instructors discovered and seen my potential and helped me hone it by allowing me to represent FSUU in competitions outside the school. So for my last 3 years in college, with the full support of the program, I had able to represent the FSUU and receive multiple academic awards and recognition from Region 10 and Caraga, and even a national competition. Siguro my greatest achievement, I think, in college is winning first place in Academic Cup in a national competition in Iloilo. That helps me secure at that time an academic scholarship and also a work assurance after I graduate by one of the largest audit firm in the country. So this academic awards does not only boost my confidence, but also an early preparation for the board exam. That is why when I graduated in FSU, I had able to equip myself with the necessary knowledge and foundation, which is vital as a working reviewee for my board exam review. Even though the pandemic causes cancellation of board exam and resort us to an online review, my existing foundation I had acquired during undergrad helped me pass the board exam in one take. As I am not an achiever back in high school and an introvert person back then, it was a challenge to catch up to topics and other students in my batch. But I think right now I had proven na accountancy course is not only for students na granted or gifted since high school. Na an introvert can change and be one of the best accountancy graduate in our batch. That having a slow start in college does not mean na we can't be successful in the end. It only took me to accept the challenge and purge it with patience and also hard work. Orion Education helps me transform from an average student back in high school to one of the best accountancy students in Region 10 and Caraga. And from an introvert and having a lot of self-doubt person to now a leader in my workplace. So for aspiring freshmen, especially those that are having doubts in accountancy due to our academic limits, I invite all of you as this course is for all of us. Be transformed and let us all experience the fun as GPAN and Anorian. To close, I would like to give my deepest thanks to the accountancy program and its dedicated faculty for providing me with knowledge and skills to be successful in the world of finance. I am all grateful for the opportunities and chances trusted by the program to me, and I am looking forward of using this skill to advance my career and be one of the best accountant and CPA of the region.
Good evening. It is my honor to present to you our new Orion Certified Public Accountants. For October 2021, Denmark John Aragos. May 2022, Carlo S. Cubillas. October 2022, Jodeline P. Hisea. Trecia A. Magataw. Al Shuti G. Saladaga. The following passers could not join us tonight: John Bert Parajang, Gerson S. Calistero, Christopher A. Hingpit, and Priscia Eliza C. Soria. To our passers, congratulations.
ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. Let us come together in a resounding applause as we recognize and celebrate the FSU alumni and registered criminologists of December 2021, June 2022, December 2022, and April 2023. Their accomplishments serve as a testament to the power of education, the resilience of the human spirit, and the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. Through your tireless pursuit of academic excellence, you have not only acquired valuable expertise in the realm of criminology, but have also cultivated essential qualities of empathy, critical thinking, and a commitment to justice. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, may you continue to use your knowledge and skills to make positive impact on society, championing fairness, equality, and the pursuit of truth.
We also extend our heartfelt appreciation to the families, friends, and mentors who have provided unwavering support, guidance, and encouragement along this transformative journey. Your belief in these graduates and registered criminologists has been instrumental in their success, and your presence here today reflects the joy and pride that fills this room.
Hello. Good evening to all. It is my pride to present to all of you the registered criminologists for December 2021. Gilbert Abelo, Jesus Bermundo, Kent Eldon Daligdig, Justin Joseph De Mihilio, Jofil Lu Ignilan, Idumark Naong, John Lindbert Rodrigo, J.R. Villanueva. For June 2022, Julson Lagura and Frederick Neri. For December 2022, Jeremy Grace Pardos, RJ Bordamonte, Christine Joy Bordeos, Jose Hara Forsuelo, Bench Benjamin Gogo, Joy Michael Jaba, Mel Christian Musico, Kimberhart Perez, Lizelle May Ranoco, Fredo Sarigumba, for April 2023, Rika Earl May Himungaya, and Ivan John Reyes. Congratulations, FSU registered criminologists.
Good day, everyone. I'm Engineer Charles Jade Besabella, one of the recent passers of the November 2022 Civil Engineering Licensure exam. I'm currently employed now at City Government of Butuan. First and foremost, I would like to express my utmost gratitude for this opportunity to speak in front of all of you today. I would like to start by thanking God for His guidance and grace that led me to where I am today. To the school and faculties for their dedication, hard work, and commitment towards providing with quality education. To my family who have always been my source of strength and inspiration, thank you for your unwavering support, encouragement, and prayers. Last November 2022, I took the Civil Engineering Licensure exam and I am honored to have placed fourth. It was a long and arduous journey, but with hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, I was able to overcome the challenges that came my way. Today, I am here to share with you my experience during the review for the board exam. Like many of you, I had to face the challenge of studying during the pandemic, which meant that most of my review was done online. At first, things were going well, but after a while, I started experiencing burnout. The pressure was mounting, and I felt like I was not making any progress. So I made the difficult decision to stop my review and start doing online jobs to support myself. I stopped reviewing for almost 2 years, and during that time, I often wondered if I could still remember all the lessons. But despite my doubts, I decided to take the risk and enroll in a face-to-face review program. I knew it would be challenging, but I also knew that it was necessary for me to achieve my goals. During this time, I had to juggle my studies with my part-time jobs, which I need to support my daily needs and help my parents lessen their expenses. Time management became critical, and I had to find the right balance between my studies and work. It was not easy. There were times when I felt like giving up. However, I reminded myself of the importance of courage, confidence, hard work, and faith. In overcoming my anxiety for my fear and my other challenges, I have always set my mind to give my best in anything that I have to do. And this mindset helped me to push myself harder even when things seemed impossible. After taking the board exam, I was proud of myself. I know that I gave it my all, but to my surprise, when the result came out, I found out that I was part of the top-notchers. I couldn't believe it. It was a humbling experience, and I was filled with gratitude and joy. To my fellow passers, I encourage you to set your goals high and stay persistent in achieving them. Success does not come overnight, and it requires hard work, discipline, and determination. Remember that every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow, so don't give up easily. Always stay focused on your goals and trust the process. I also want to highlight the importance of education and the opportunities it can provide. Education is not just about obtaining a degree or passing an exam. It is about developing oneself to become a better person and making a positive impact on society. As a top-notcher, I believe that it is my responsibility to use my achievements to inspire others and contribute to the betterment of the community. One of my goals is to show that high-quality education is available here in Butuan, especially at Father Saturnino or Youth University. We have proven that we can compete with other universities in Manila and Cebu. I am proud to have been part of Fsuu communities who are committed to pursue the work of Christ for the wholeness of society. In line with Fsuu missions and vision, I encourage everyone to be self-determined Filipinos who uphold the integrity of creation, are crusaders of truth and justice, proud of their identity and heritage, and in dialogue with different cultures. Let us all be catalysts for social transformation and development. In closing, I would like to thank everyone for their attention and support. I hope that my story can serve as an inspiration for others to pursue their dreams and make a positive impact on society. Always remember to never give up on your goals and to use your achievements to make a difference in the world. Thank you and God bless us all. Lucit Lux Vestra.
Gordon Hinckley said that you can't build a great building on a weak foundation. You must have a solid foundation if you're going to have a superstructure. Thankfully, our new engineers are the fruits of the solid foundation, FSUU. I know These people could go a long way and could build their own strong structures. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you our new Urian Civil Engineers and Industrial Engineers. For May 2022 passers, Engineer Carl Anthony Ariola, Engineer Harold Kim Ascares, Engineer Robbie James Magalona, Engineer Ivan Jai Tigas, for November 2022 passers, Engineer Charles Jade Besabilia, Top Nature 4. Engineer Christian Flores, Engineer Rolin Jofel Miki, Engineer Michael Mira, Engineer Lizelle Jean Michon, Engineer Joshua Alexan Poras. For April 2023 passers, Engineer Justin Arjona, Engineer Dwight Kelly Barquero, Engineer Brinjel Clenley Batingal, Engineer Stephanie Bello, Engineer Jessie Bero, Engineer Jessa May Bueno, Engineer Lorraine Joy Kakanindin, Engineer Danmark Andrew Culantes, Engineer Daniel, Engineer Joshua Dumaqueta, Engineer Emel Durano, Engineer Lawrence Idulan, Engineer Wendelin Isguera, Engineer Fitzel Grace Galarosa Pantonial, Engineer John Rich De Gracia, Engineer Adrian Hernandez, Engineer Franchette Faye Hinay, Engineer Joshua Hunrada, Engineer Joy Intino, Engineer Mark Ryan Haudian, Engineer Piolo Oliver Oluminarias, Engineer John Marco Maputo, Engineer Kimberly Ann Magtibay, Engineer Christian J. Monterola, Engineer Cyrus Jade Nadera, Engineer Nicalipsis Nimenyo, Engineer Joshua Ray Pasqua, Engineer Mark Joseph Linugao, Engineer Pauline Pinaso, Engineer Jeffrey Salabe. Engineer Quister San Pablo. Engineer Talal Sultan. Engineer Marjon Timtim. Engineer Ruvik James Vistel. Engineer J. Yurong. So this number is the face of FSUU success for our latest Civil Engineering Board exam results. For Engineering Technology Program, Industrial Engineers. For December 2021 passers, we have Engineer Abdurrashid Balito. We have a 100% passing rate. For April 2022 passers, Engineer Nina Patricia Burgos. Engineer Lionel Lopez. Engineer Yasmin J. Monforte. And still, we have a 100% passing rate.
A pleasant afternoon to all newly oriented professionals. I am Cecily Bibutao, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing and currently working at Manuel J. Santos Hospital as a staff nurse. Allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all. I am honored to be chosen to share on behalf of my batch incomparable perseverance to transition ourselves from being student nurses to being fully pledged nurses. Up until now, I still feel surreal that we are now living the dreams we set for ourselves 4 years ago. It just seems like yesterday when we had our first anatomy and physiology lecture and quiz, had our nerve-wracking hand-washing return demonstration, and got us to memorize every word. Got our attention right during our 8-hour straight lectures despite we are exhausted, our sleepless nights because of studying and making our duty requirements, our daily breakdowns and food trips after a very difficult and long exams, our capping and badging moments, our first hospital patient encounter, waking up early to prevent us from getting any extensions, preparing and defending our case presentations, joining other extracurricular activities to represent the program, met and developed unexpected friendships along the way, and above all, comforting one another for every defeat and celebrating every triumph. These are just a glimpse of what is the life of being a student nurse. It was never a walk in the park feeling. The 4 grueling years of rigid preparation have taught us to deal with a more responsive and resilient outlook whatever seasons come our way. These led me to attest that our batch had certainly been tested through time. First, being the pioneer in the K-12 curriculum, and then a sudden outbreak of a health crisis causes a shift in our learning modality for about 2 years, bringing barriers to our learning experience. According to our seniors, one of the highlights of being a third-year student is to be able to experience a psychiatric exposure in Davao. We may have missed it out, However, the program strives to compromise, modify, and convey excitement even though we conducted it online. Not just that, we are also worried in the part in honing our clinical skills. The one-year experience in the area was not enough to know it all, and the acquisition of competence does not happen overnight. What we can do now, during in these unprecedented times, is to allow ourselves to be a novice, leaping into the unknown and taking the initiative to fill up the gaps in our own little ways. Heading to our final year, we got permitted to have a limited hospital duty months away from our graduation. Another adjustment and full of anxious thoughts because I feel like it's my first time to all over again. However, I'm beyond grateful to our CIs for their immeasurable patience, understanding, and willingness to spare their time in teaching us the essential skills and core attitudes to remember once we become professionals. Now came our graduation. This milestone is worth celebrating for our collective efforts and sacrifices after all that we've been through. We solely dedicate this to our loved ones, our parents, our friends, and to those people who constantly propel us forward to reach our true potentials. This signifies that we are not all alone. But receiving our diplomas wasn't the conclusion of all that we had accomplished. It was conquering the board exam. It wasn't just about passing. It was about pushing yourself to focus and exceed despite all the pressures, invalidations, expectations echoing around you. If there's one thing that those 4 years, plus 5 challenging, full of self-doubts months, taught me was to be kind to yourself, even when we fall short, and especially to all the plans that don't go according to what we desire. Don't let a single failure consume you and invalidate your worth. The only enemy we try to overcome is ourselves. We diligently trusted the process, manifested 100% passing rate, and patiently waited for His utterly perfect time to prevail in. Countless times I had to think about this quote that was shared to us when we were still students. Many are called, but few are chosen. Now, I am truly grateful and proud to say this. I am one of those chosen people to make a difference in someone's life. This is my life's purpose. Every one of us here starts to pursue a different calling and paths in life, eager to conquer the world. All the success we have, we must not forget where we came from, our alma mater. Aside from bringing honor, the biggest summon for all of us now is how can we maintain the true image of an Orion in all aspects in our life. So once again, kudos to us, Batch 2022. We made history. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. The nursing program is proud to present the performance in the Philippine Nurse Licensure Examinations. The overall performance for July 2021 is 81.48%. November of 2021 is 68%. May 2022 is 78.57%. And November 2022 is 93.86%. However, a 100% passing rate for the first-time takers in November of 2021 and November 2022. The school performance is above the national passing percentage. And now, I take pride to present to you the November 2021 passers. We have Aryan M. Mahinay, Melody P. Malapitan. For May 2022 passer, Ermeline Said S. Calio. November 2022 passers. Gladys Jane B. Abukayon. Blanche G. Aklan. Joshua C. Almendras. Lizelle M. Amparo. April Rose B. Aquino. Rona Celine M. Aquino. Chibimon B. Ato. Kimberly E. Ayala. Marks Lenin L. Balansag. Jonalie O. Balonga. James Ray A. Bolaño. Marian V. Boo. Pia May D. Buaya. Prefel J. Bueno. Josh Alexi Buyan. Cristel S. Cabillon. Joanne Marie A. Calo. Absela Heliary D. Caniga. Cristel May B. Castillo. Angelica Marie D. Cucon. Ana Tricia B. Cross Rojas. Jessa Chris Joy Ayan M. Dahunog. Ingrid June Dairo. Cristil Marie C. Dishata. Nathalie Grace M. Elahas. Eugenio Fernandez II. Valerie Isabel Fisher. Jeva Jaira S. Gregorio. Joanna D. Jimenez. Kathleen P. Hosol. Sweet Nicole S. Labitad. Rosgel May D. Lagora. Brea K. M. Lampa. Rhea P. Laplana. Angelica Bianca E. Lasco. Katrina A. Loayon. Felmar S. Lopez. Zaira Marie G. Loreto. Annalane S. Luna. Sarah May M. Monton. Dana May S. Mosquera. Queenie Esther M. Olam. Nova Cristal T. Onganiza. Daniel Orcales. Jubimay Kimberly F. Pasenio. Stephanie Pala. Odale D. Piquero. TJ Ayo Sarda. Harvey L. Celin. John Carlo Bruce A. Serrano. Nadine Genesis G. Sumilhig. Jacqueline M. Taledro. Catherina Maurice M. Chopes. Emmanuel Beber B. Tiempo. Ray Vandop Gabriel Tolo. Maria Eloisa J. Irog-Irog. Patricia Rees R. Yotiamco. Nikki Karil A. Safra. To our new Orient nurses, congratulations.
Dear alumni and guests, I am Emmanuel Jan Simiano. I graduated from Teacher Education Program last 2018, and I am currently teaching in Father Saturnino Urios University Basic Education, Morelos Campus. As a student, I worked as a service crew in Jollibee Quezano, Butuan, and it was not an easy thing to manage my time in both studying and working at the same time. But it was all worth it. Somehow, I can say that it made me the kind of person that I am today. The training I had by undergoing those hardships made me stronger and flexible in managing my day-to-day life and work. The most challenging part of the journey was when I was about to take the board exam last March 2020, and it was also the time when COVID-19 struck and the exam was postponed multiple times. The uncertainty and the pandemic situation made it harder for me to focus and study. Finally, in January 2022, the board exam was conducted with strict safety protocols in place, and then months after, I finally saw my name on the list of passers. The road to passing the board exam was long and difficult, but it was all worth it. I am very grateful for the additional time I had in studying and for the first-hand experiences in teaching and the training I had while I was studying in Teacher Education Program. It really helped me become more confident and calmer and made my fears fade away. The education that I received from this program was not just about passing the board exam, but also about becoming a lifelong learner and also making a positive impact on the lives of my students and other communities as well. The values that integrated into the program, not just the academic aspect, but the values of what it truly means to be an Orient teacher, helped me to become a better teacher. I had great overall learning experience through the 4 years that I had studied under Teacher Education Program. From the classroom discussions, down to my internship, and other relevant experience like helping our partner communities through tutoring students, all those experiences collectively really helped me, not just when I took and passed the board exam, but also mainly as I practiced the teaching profession. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the God Almighty, my family and friends, and most especially to my alma mater, Father Saturnino Urios University, Teacher Education Program, for molding me into the teacher that I am today. Lastly, I am grateful for the opportunity to share my journey, and may our experiences inspire others to overcome their fears and achieve their dreams, no matter how difficult things may seem. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Republic Act 9293, also known as an act amending certain sections of RA number 7836, or the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994, provides opportunity for all 4-year degree graduates who have taken 18 units of professional education to take the licensure examination for teachers under the secondary education category. Thus, performance in the secondary is a combined result of the BSE graduates and the other 4-year degree graduates with 18 units in professional education. In 2022, despite having no fresh graduates taking the board exam, Father Saturnino Urios University has produced 146 licensed professional teachers. It is my honor to present to you those who are here today. Licensed professional teachers from the Arts and Sciences program. Sheena May Acedo. Jason Norman Andales. Ryan Balolon, Giselle Banhao, Maria Donesabel Bongcaras, Jovic Boyles, Aiza May Kapilitan, Jolly Fabro, Trisha May Nieva, Jedeline Vecina, Jose Cesar Rosal, Maribel Mioda, Riham Prandas, Mary Antoinette Tocle, Joven Nino Escauso, Ana May Sadicon, and Daryl Nino Pasha. Congratulations. Licensed professional teachers from the Business Administration Program. Benjoy Asote, Rosie Cobo, Jodeline Estore, Ryan Flores, Sweet Trisha Jen Mihala, congratulations. And the licensed professional teachers from Teacher Education Program, Joseph Ayan Arjona, Ada Abigail Atupan, Jocelyn Bongo, Daniel Ryan Camilosa, Belle Dorothy Linugaw, Dinalyn Lorena, Carmelito Lustre Jr., Jess Tony Magan, Emmanuel John Miano, Henry Sarbida Jr., Mark Anthony Reyes, Angelica Pepito, Mary Mailet Pao, Jemima Mahubay, Dalia Usin, Lyra May Okmen, Lovely May Cubillas. The licensed professional teachers for March 2023 will be presented by their supervising instructors. Congratulations.
The new secondary teachers who passed the licensure examination for teachers held in March 2023. Passing percentage for first-time takers, graduates of July 22, 2022 is 97.87% with a national passing rate of 46.95%. Sahara May Abuga. Mary Grace Balakwit. Josephine Benis. Bernadette Cafe. Cristel Angelica Caranto. Elaine May Carbon. Nova Rica Duterte. Jamaica Laika Enriquez. Madeline Go. Princess Gia Ilagan. Tina Lynn Maseren. Nezala Neka Oli. Ella Zandra Paloma. Hazel Ann Poliga. Hannah Francesca Tabal. Prisidel Toralba. Cherafe Varona. Dennis May Amoro. Queenie May Blanco. Andrew Borico. Charmaine Joy Semine. Rhea Joy Labial. Michi Militares. Zenibeth Tompong. Maria Leona Teresa Turla. Sarah Roneth Ampong. Richard Binoya. Daryl Grace Dalman. Geneva Izquierdo. Charmaine Ondoy. Clint Roger Douglas. Real J. Tanaman. Rhea Marie Halawi. Shanime Libres. Herlianor Almirol. Hannah May Corton. Mary Fern de la Peña. Ernestine Kyle Goloran. Norzen Lagura. Clint Teddy Magada. Vanessa Claire Mapa. Rukilia Oropa. Shendel Marie Chu. And Amy Pearl Orbistondo.
Good evening. The new Orion Elementary and Special Needs teachers who passed the LET held in March 2023. The passing percentage for first-time takers, graduates of July 2022 is 100%. Based on PRC result, 100%. And the national passing rate is 40.76%. Alea Marie Bukong, Johnny May Flores, Maricel Fuentes, Avon Grace Luong, Justin Eve Lozano, Maria Jovel Sumania, Jim Luis Turalba, Ricardo Jose Avila Jr., Blesa Cirila Buniel, Marjorie Payot, Irish May Sabando, Jaisel Valdoeza, congratulations to the new Orion teachers.
Congratulations, passers.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let us once again give a deafening round of applause to our commendable board passers. Congratulations. At this point, seems like everyone is famished already, and we can't prolong the hunger of our guests any longer. So at this juncture, may I call on Reverend Father James Michael Abellanosa to bless the food of for our dinner.
Please stand now as we prepare to bless the food. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty God, we praise and honor you. To you we offer all achievements. We ask you to bless our time together and the food we will partake. Bless us always, Lord, with every good gift. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we are live in FSU's official Facebook page and its official YouTube channel. For those who are watching, thank you so much for allocating time to celebrate this precious moment with us tonight.
To bring beat and tune to our sumptuous dinner, we will be once again entertained by the FSU Dance Company. Let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you very much, FSU Dance Company. All right, I guess that everyone had their fill already. This evening is lovely, but of course, we can't make this moment last until daylight. So may we give a resounding applause to our esteemed Vice President for Academics and Research, Reverend Father Randy Jasper C. Ochige, for his closing message.
Good evening, everyone. Mayong gabi. Okay. First, let me acknowledge the presence of our university president, Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young, Father John, members of the management team, the deans and faculty of our university. First, I'd like to thank the organizers led by our deans and officers of the academic division, the strategic communications office led by Ms. Susette Viñas, my staff, and other working committee members who made this event this evening a successful one. As we honor you, our graduates, I would like to challenge you, parangal, dangal, which means a thanksgiving for you giving honor to the university and also perhaps to your parents and to yourselves. But I think the bigger challenge is for you to live honorably. One of our core values in the university is integrity. And I challenge you as to leave Urios and pursue your lives and professional careers. I challenge you to live with integrity and dignity as Urians and as Filipino citizens. The privilege of getting a holistic education here in Urios and the degrees you have earned and received give you unique status but also unique responsibilities as citizens. The way you vote, the way you live, the way you raise your voice on behalf of the voiceless have to have an impact for social change and human transformation. Because this is, after all, the vision of our school. As you go out and find jobs and find someone to start a family with, I ask you to live honorably, be a part of the peace and development edifice of this country, be involved in our nation building, become good teachers, good nurses, good engineers, accountants, criminologists, and counselors. But most of all, become good persons. Good night, and thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for that warm closing message, Reverend Father Randy. And now, before we officially end this event, may I request everyone to please stand for the singing of the FSU hymn.
Wisdom and of knowledge in this
take your seats.
It has been a great night celebrating the victories of our board exam passers, right?
You are right, Ian. We are very grateful to our board passers for coming tonight and sharing their happiness with us.
We are also vastly thankful for the university and the people behind this event for providing this opportunity to recognize and appreciate the relentless efforts and steadfast commitments of our dear graduates in realizing their ambitions.
And they are only getting started on their quest to success. We sincerely hope that you had a wonderful night. Once again, I am Joanna Patrici Berdin.
And I am Paul H. Daog, and thank you very much for coming. Lucia Lox Vestra Nunc et Semper. Once again, good evening.